guess you expected all that today, though, right?
Do you know what? I come for a press conference. I didn't know who was going to be here and who wasn't really. So I wasn't really expecting that. But listen, if we're in the same room, it's not going to. No nice words is going to be said about either of us, is it?
What did you do after the fight against Eubank? How did you wind down? Because I think it was quite intense in the build-up.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you know, like I said, you know, when you got 6 to 8 weeks training, and you know you're out there and people's in your ear, he's not going to fight you. And you're in from his own camp. He's not going to fight. He's doing this, and they're messing about. They ain't signed contracts. They ain't done this. They're not going to sign. They're not going to fight. It gets in your head a little bit, you know. And I had all that thinking, right, I'm training now, but I don't think he's going to fight. And when you're training with that mentality, it takes a lot away from you and from your performance. And I still managed to get in there and dealt with it like a professional and still come away with the win. I'm happy with myself, really. So there's a lot of stress on myself. So what I did, just relax with my friends, snooker, food, more food.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And more food.
Allow yourself to just...
Turkey, oh yeah. No, but listen, I was relaxed. Then I had a couple of weeks break after the Christmas period. Got back into a little bit of running, a little bit of gym work. Slowly getting the weight off. Just waiting for a date, and you know I've got a date now, so I can put the.
How important is this next fight? I mean, obviously, we know what it's for. How important is it in the journey of Billy Joe Saunders?
You know, listen, I've got to be careful because I'm fighting for a world title a few weeks after. I don't want any injuries coming, hands, cuts, whatever. But it's important for me to get a couple of rounds in. You know, I like to go and get maybe 6 to 8 rounds in. I think that's important. You know. Mentally, physically, and get a little bit of ring rust out. I know I boxed 5.5 months ago, but you know I still need that. And 6 weeks later or 8 weeks later, I think it is, I'll be fighting for the world title. So it's big things coming.
Biggest year of your life?
Biggest year of my life, yeah, by far. My boxing career, this is the biggest year of my boxing career, and I need to capitalise on it, make use of it, and not let anything get in the way and take nothing for granted. Just
when
need
you
to
look
use
at what you could achieve, you know, if you come through this year successfully, what does it look like? What does that picture look like?
Do you know what? It's like a dream, really, isn't it? Because ever since I've been a little boy, I have a dream. You're going to win a world title one day, and you're going to do it. So it's important to me I fulfil it, and I've got a chance to do it. And when I'm up against it, even if I am against the odds, I know that something in me what will pull it out. You know, and it's just waking up and realising it. So if I ever got the luck to come through and the hard work to win a world title, it'd be absolutely, I couldn't put it into words.
This guy's going to ride your career to the end until he gets that rematch. You've already promised him the rematch. You've obviously said how much money you want to be involved.
Yeah.
Should it happen, all right, fair enough. But, you know, him riding your career and riding in, you know, your limelight, as it were, does that bother you?
Not really. Listen, boxing needs it. Fans want it. You know, listen, if he wasn't there and I had somebody else there what no one heard of, 10 losses, all right, I'm not bothered about it. Let's not go. I'll go to the pub tonight. But when he's there, fans won't be going to the pub. Tonight it's Billy Joe fighting Chris Eubank, a rematch. They'll be flocking. Listen, it's good business. It's good business. Listen, I don't like him, he don't like me. We don't have to like each other to earn money, you know.
For those who think the last fight was close, why did you beat him again and what do you do differently?
Why I beat him again? Because I went away, training camp, get away from everything, get away from the stress. But what the Eubank Senior is good at is playing mind games, trying to. I turned a few mind games back on them, but not turning up to press conferences, saying they're not fighting to the last couple of 3-4 weeks. When you're training for a big fight and you don't know who you're fighting, you don't know if he's fighting or not, that takes half your performance away. And I feel that half of my performance just took away to the build-up of that fight over that. Not a problem. If he don't want to fight next time, I'll have him contracts. If he pulls out and not come, I'm still getting paid and stuff like that. Now I've got to say I've got his win. I know that I'll beat him next time because I'll be more happier in the training camp, more brain will be on it more, not on is he fighting, is he not, it'll be on hard work, which I trained hard for in MGN anyways, all the lads do there. You know, it will be an easy night's work next time, a comfortable night's work.
I know fighters always say they'll fight anywhere. Last question, where would you like it to be? I mean, Frank said football stadium, that seems like the obvious choice, but listen, what stadium? Where would you
listen, let me tell you, whatever's going to feel, you know, What the Brighton football stadium hold? What does that hold?
I have no idea, mate.
I don't know, yeah. Perhaps Brighton football stadium, that's a joke. Maybe, listen, I love it, obviously, the Arsenal football ground. Imagine that, Emirates. But listen, this is a big fight. If it happens again, you know, you couldn't rule out Wembley. Oh, listen, I'm not putting it. You couldn't rule out Wembley Stadium. It wouldn't be a rule out, because I know one thing: if it can do 20,000 seats or 22,000 seats, etc., in where a boxing might XL, you know, put it into a big, and that was cram packed. There was people all over, you know, and there's still people ringing and going mad for tickets. So I do believe this could. I reckon it could do easily comfortably a 40,000 seater stadium.
On that note, thanks for your time.